Hey, how's it going? I'm still working on this notebook binder, and I thought, well, I just did, the little jobbies here. I did this additional page that I didn't do in the last video because I ran out of time. I had to feed the cats. So now, what I was doing was, I realized that I was kind of going like this to open it up, and that's usually how I do it, but that's the wrong way to do it. And the reason why it's wrong is because after a while, then these kind of open up and they form a little gap. So sometimes, especially up here, I noticed this is kind of an old notebook. I've had it for several years, at least 5, and I noticed that some of my pages come out, especially this one. So, not the really thin paper, which I would think would come out first. So, when I did this, this is how it works. You have to grab these two ends, and then when I put it back together, that actually hurt my fingers and makes little indentations on my fingers. So, I'm going to use some fabric tape, and I'm going to make like a little cushions here, and I'm going to add, like, it's already, the fabric tape that I have is already has this Duck brand double-sided tape. I'm going to use maybe some of these, maybe not. No. Not that one. Oh yeah, the cats say hi. I was just playing with them. So what I want to do is maybe put the tape on there and then use the binder here. Since I already have this dotted theme here going on, I've thought about using this portion of the tape, the dotted portion. So I need a pair of scissors. I will use, these are the handiest, bigger scissors. And I'm just going to got that. I just need this portion. They're very small, these little knobs, I guess, or levers. And I don't want to take the book out because they're all loose leaf pages. I know, I can just see them scattering everywhere. So the whole idea is maybe to go, I want to add a little bit of extra cushion, and maybe to do, oh, that one I'll take out. I could just keep it like that. And to do that, maybe, I think I need to trim that down a little bit. You might not be able to see that part. So, just a minute. No, I didn't think you could see that. I was going to work on more of these pages and do a video, like, just do like that part, fast forward it through and add it to my previous video. But since I discovered this little problem I have, I'm always expecting there to be 3 holes, and I'm always like trying to see that if that third hole is in there. Okay. This is goes in the vinyl cover. I'm gonna get some of these out this way, kind of move it up a little. Okay. Actually, both ends should be in the video right there. In the lens camera, I mean. So, what do I want to do? I just need to grab that middle part. Well, not even really that part, but this end part, this end piece here. And I'm trying to see where that is. Okay, that'll work. That's it. Okay, so that's I'm gonna put that down like that. Let's see if I have another piece of equal size. Not on that roll. Maybe on this roll. This has some fabric tape on it, on the edge here. And move this down a little bit so you can see here. And I might need to, oh yeah, I definitely need to trim that too. It's a little bit crooked, which will bug me if I don't fix it. Okay. So I could just technically leave that alone and just do it, but that doesn't look pretty. I want it pretty. Okay, so let me do that edge. I want to put the duct tapes aside. I don't have any room. Okay. Now, this I'm gonna take this off here. All right, just let me hold that. And I'm gonna put it just like that on this fabric here, and then cut around it. The tape is sticking to the blades. Okay, and then I'm gonna lift that off right there. See if I can get the liner off with my fingernail. I happen to have one of those now. Even with even with the fingernail. Now, what did I do with this other blade? The other one. It's still better to use the X-Acto knife blade. Okay. Oh, that's not good. The sticky part is sticking to the other sticky part. Right. And then this one, why did I put that knife away? Is that tip off already? Oh. I need to replace this blade. Okay, so I want to give it a little cushion. And because I want to give it a little cushion, I'm going to put this sticky side on this sticky side. Right, and then put the wide end over there. Now the only thing I would have to worry about, wait, that's not, The only thing I'd have to worry about is on the side here, it does get a little sticky because the tape on the side. Here, this part on the side, it is a little bit sticky, and I'm going to be, taking this out of the car and into my backpack, my rolling backpack, and then out of the car and into the house, or out of my backpack and into the car, and it's hot where I live, hot, mid-90s during the day, and last week, the first week of the semester, it was in the low 100s. Not a good way to start a semester. I guess it's better than the beginning of the spring semester. We had ice and a little bit of snow, like not even like a dusting or anything like that, but it was icy, and man, we've never had that before. Never that cold. Okay, so that's that one. Let me see about doing the other one. So I guess what's better? Freezing cold temperatures that this part of Texas isn't used to, or blazing hot temperatures that we are used to. So I want to see if that's gonna hurt. Is that gonna hurt me when I wish it was, the way they have this made is this part is nice to open, so when you're opening up your thumb or your finger or something, it doesn't hurt. But when you close it, because that takes a little bit of force, that's a different story. Okay, so I want to do this one. I like that. I think I might cut maybe a little bit wider than the tape for this one. This one's a little bit narrower than the other piece of tape. Okay. I just want to put this like that. And oh, there's the other. No, I'll use this one. With that, using the X-Acto knife blade, I can actually, right like that, kind of stick the blade into the liner, and that helps get it off. And I can pull back the liner more easily. Like that. Okay. Match up the sides. And remember that I remove the cat hairs. Yeah, that's not good. That I overdid it. Went over a little. Okay, that'll work. Which is the wider side? I don't think there's a wider side. And then kind of pull it down, make it nice and taut. Nice and tight, even. Taut and tight. Yay! Okay, I don't like if it hurts my hand again, I'm gonna keep having to do it. sometimes when I'm in the classroom and I take out, I don't like that. The force is, this coming week we are working on this chapter. Writing simple sentences. So what I would do would be taking out the page and put it on the document camera. Right, and then put it back in. Like if I want to, you know, you need to be on this page. Doesn't have a page number here, but it has one on the back. So I would say 323 looks like this. So I should probably cover these, the pages for this chapter and the additional chapter that I've assigned for them to read. And that's the way to go, right? Okay, so maybe I'll be back and do these pages and just maybe do like fast forward or something, or I will likely work on them tomorrow. Well, today, technically, during Labor Day. I'll be laboring on Labor Day. Not hard labor, mind you. I have to do the writing schedule. I haven't taught a strictly writing class in 5 years, so now everything is slowly coming back to me like, oh, what do I have to do? I have to do that. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, I was gonna hit the home button. Yeah, must be time to go to bed or something. But before I go to sleep, have a jovial day.